For decades, Paul Newman's blue eyes defined Hollywood cool, calm, principled, unshakable. But behind that effortless charm was a man who made some of the most disciplined choices of his generation, especially when it came to who he refused to work with. Industry insiders knew it well. Certain names could kill a project instantly. Not because of feuds or ego, Paul Newman was far too professional for that, but because of something deeper. A belief that talent came with responsibility, and not everyone met his standard. This is the story of the actors Paul Newman deliberately avoided, and the collaborations that never happened because his principles came first. The most famous absence is Marlon Brando. Film historians often place them side by side, two actors studio graduates, two faces of a revolution in American acting, yet they never shared the screen. Their philosophies couldn't coexist. Brando was instinctive, explosive, famously unpredictable. Newman was meticulous, disciplined, prepared. A producer who tried to pair them in the late 1970s recalled Newman's response when Brando's name came up: calm, firm, final. No. Newman respected Brando's genius, but privately believed his lack of preparation betrayed the craft itself. For Newman, raw talent without discipline wasn't freedom, it was disrespect. Another legend he never worked with was Clint Eastwood. For nearly 2 decades, they were the two biggest male stars in the world, but politically, personally, and professionally, they stood on opposite ends. Newman was a passionate liberal activist, so outspoken he landed on Nixon's enemies list. Eastwood was conservative, later libertarian. More importantly, their working styles clashed. Eastwood moved fast, few takes, lean sets, tight schedules. Newman believed in rehearsal, exploration, and taking the time a scene required. One producer joked that a collaboration would have collapsed within days, not from hatred, but incompatibility. Frank Sinatra was a clearer line. Newman admired Sinatra's natural ability, but couldn't tolerate his approach to filmmaking. Sinatra was known for avoiding rehearsal, limiting takes, and leaving sets early. Newman treated acting like a blue-collar job: show up prepared, stay until it's right. For him, Sinatra's method violated a basic professional ethic. Talent didn't excuse shortcuts. Not every missed collaboration was deliberate. The most haunting what if was James Dean. They were friends and rivals at the Actors Studio. Two interpretations of the method: Dean volatile, Newman precise. They were even screen tested together. Plans were forming. Then Dean died in 1955. In a strange twist of fate, Newman inherited roles written for Dean, Somebody Up There Likes Me and The Left-Handed Gun, launching his own stardom. A partnership that might have defined a generation became a ghost collaboration instead. Later, fans wondered why Newman never shared the screen with Jack Nicholson. Both defined the American anti-hero in different eras. The truth was timing. By the time Nicholson rose, Newman was entering a new phase. Their energies, Nicholson's manic danger, Newman's controlled gravity, never found the right balance on the page. Frank Sinatra was avoided for another reason entirely. Early in his career, Newman was relentlessly compared to Grant because of his looks. Newman fought that image fiercely, choosing gritty roles like Hud and Cool Hand Luke to establish himself as a serious dramatic actor. Sharing the screen with Grant would have reinforced the very label he was trying to escape. Dustin Hoffman represented a different kind of divide. Hoffman immersed himself completely: physical transformations, exhaustion, method extremes. Newman famously believed, "Why don't you just act tired?" They respected each other, but their approaches never aligned enough to find the right project. And then there's the greatest missed opportunity of all: Robert De Niro. Two titans, two eras, no rivalry, just the difficulty of writing a script big enough for both. When The Color of the Money paired Newman with Tom Cruise instead, it solved a narrative problem De Niro couldn't. Taken together, these non-collaborations reveal something rare in Hollywood. Newman didn't chase prestige, money, or spectacle. He chose process over hype, discipline over chaos, integrity over opportunity, and he was willing to walk away, no matter the price. Now that you know the collaborations that never happened, which one do you wish you'd seen most? Newman and Brando? Newman with De Niro? Or the partnership tragedy stole from us with James Dean? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoy uncovering the stories Hollywood tried to forget, subscribe to Hollywood Unseen and turn on notifications because the truth behind the legends is always more revealing than the myth.